Hey guys, this is commentator here, doing my 300 subscriber special. This is gonna be in 2 parts, so I'm gonna cut this video somewhere through, and I'm not gonna be alone in about half an hour, so I reckon I have enough time to record first episode first. And I don't have 300 subscribers yet, I only have 278. But I'm recording in advance first, just in case I don't really have the opportunity again to record. I'm just gonna start first. Because I have to clear this back in an hour. I'm going to explain why I'm playing this map again. And as I was saying, before I got interrupted, don't worry about it. I was playing this map because it's my first map I've ever made. You can see how messy it is. And I just thought I could give some developer commentary as to how I made this map. You can see I started off with one picture. Because I didn't really know what I was doing, and it's quite an experience. I know I've played this map several times on my channel before, but I thought I could do it again for my special. I don't really know, I wanted to do parkour, but I didn't know what map to play, something that would be significant, and I'm not creative. Well, just fun fact, I've never actually played the entire map in adventure mode. All the checkpoints are bullshit. I don't know if anyone can ever play the entire thing in adventure mode legit. But as it is, I'm playing creative, and I just don't think adventure mode parkour is really exciting. I just like the freedom to, just fly back wherever you can, and it's not really that grindy to sleep and all that. I feel like some parkour should have a checkpoint system in adventure mode where you can press sleep, but the sleep is faster. And oh yeah, this part is big. It's just the first time I discovered it, and it's quite sleep. And oh look, I made this tree parkour thing back in 2013 before anyone ever done it. So I'm gonna be boasting a lot, and because I think I invented a lot of parkour. This was way back in 2013 in 1.2. 3 or 4, I don't really know, it's a really long time ago, and I'm quite proud of what I've done. This map had $100,000 before Colors revamped the entire system, and the old maps got deleted, and it's not really there anymore. I didn't have screenshots to show, but I know what the song I got. This map had $100,000, and I'm not really proud. I mean, I'm not like really egoistic about it, but I just wanted to share probably the first most complicated parkour map ever, way back in 2013. And this was also the first map I've ever made. I also did Rivertown back then, shout out to Aesop. All the people who were on Rivertown went away, and I'm now rambling about old the forums again, but yeah, this is supposed to be a channel special 300 subs, and I'm going to do some shout out, but first let me talk about water parkour. I think this was the first example of water parkour. I did say I don't really remember the parkour maps way back 2013, but I don't think they were this advanced. I'm kind of tentative as to saying that this was the first ever example of so and so parkour, but at the same time, I think, personally, I don't think any maps I played were influenced this map. I saw this map on my own. I was experimenting. I figured stuff on my own, and I didn't even play any parkour maps back then. I was sort of learning on my own. I just know you have to walk over and press jump and stuff like that. And I just went from there. And it's kind of amazing how I have made all this stuff in 2013. It's sort of a process, and I'm just hoping if you're watching this, you'll make maps or something. It's kind of a process that you sort of work your way up. I went from 1 block jumps, and then you'll see that I slowly escalate and try new stuff, and see I made ladder parkour here. And at the time, I thought this was very hard, but sign parkour, which I discovered a little bit later, was a bit more challenging. And I don't think this even works. There's a sign there. It's quite a difficult jump. There we go, finessed it. I don't even know the sound is recording. I hope the sound is recording. Because, I don't know, and there's this really weird thing I made over here. I could have made better, the leather even. But this could be with iron doors, but you get the idea, and with ice here. And I have an achievement system, as you can see, and I didn't really do it because the typing science in Servercraft is really annoying and it's just really bad. 5 minutes in, we have 20 minutes left or something at home. How I set aside alone time until then, because it really sucked. I had to make a really short special video here, and this, I don't really know what this is, but I didn't know electrics either, and this was sort of cool, I guess. It's sort of a timing system, I think, and it was sort of really cool to my 2013 self, but I just got this game and I was really excited, and I was trying all the new things and trying to see what it could do and what it couldn't do, and you can see everything is all over the place. I was just jumping from one idea to the next, and I just thought this would be really nice. It would be make for a good special if I could talk about my process of making this map and how you could go about making your own maps, and how things could really suck at first, but then you can like build up to, you know, like you can compare this map to Colors Parkour or Epic Tower Parkour. The epic being tentative, it's not really reflected on the quality of the map, but you can see the difference on how my parkour skills have gotten slightly better, and how I'm trying out all these new jumps, and it doesn't. People ask me how I do parkour, and the door just rattled because it was raining. It's gonna rain actually. I love the rain, but people ask me how I go about with parkour, how I do parkour. I will learn by making this map, trying out the jumps about 100 times, seeing what's possible and what's not, and you just kind of go from there, and it's a learning process. It's kind of a trial and error sort of thing. There's no like tutorials or anything. You just get a feel for the controls, and it's not. Zygote. Let me talk about Zygote Actor. I'll just step with that. Sorry. He used button controls. It's really unique and really questionable, but I saw he actually managed to do sort of jumps, so I'm quite surprised by that. The top pair control was the mastery sort of thing. Because I like the flexibility, you know, I can move in circles, I can increase the sensitivity by moving your loop controls. You can see why I don't do commentary. I just stammer and just rush through words, and my enunciation is really good, and I mean, theoretically in my head I think I can do commentary really well, but when I try to speak it just doesn't come out well. Oh crap, this jump. I really remember all the everything I do, and when I got to this point I was trying to make indoor parkour. I thought it'd be really nice, and it was really nice, and this brings back memories of the parkour map which I tried to do. It is a completely indoor map, and well, I managed to break my tab, the old one, not this one which I'm having. Oh boy, memories. I used to play Survivalcraft and build maps on my GTN 8020, which is tab S1, and now I'm doing playing games on my tab S2, which is slightly better. It's a smaller screen. It's kind of weird, but I mean, you guys can see from my videos it has a really weird aspect ratio, and it's because this tab is kind of weird. It's kind of squished in. It's not really like widescreen or anything, but I think it was a little better. It's not as heavy or clunky as the old one. I mean, the old one is still alive, by the way. I use it for miscellaneous stuff, checking, you know, emails and crap like that, and it still works. I had to hard reset it to get rid of all the old crap. And oh yeah, Lollipop Parkour. If you ever see Lollipop Parkour, this is where it originates, I think. I'm highly sure I'm the first one to do this, I think. I mean, to me, I did all these things first because I didn't play any other parkour maps back then. I made all of these before on my own in sort of like an enclosed space in my head, and I didn't really play any maps. I didn't get any exterior influences. I was watching Minecraft parkour maps, and it's sort of in the heyday where Minecraft YouTube videos were the thing, and I watched Bodio 40, his sprint maps, and that was the inspiration for Parkour Extremists too. I don't really watch him now. I feel like his videos are all clickbait and all those really terrible Algario games and crap like that. I haven't watched him for like 2-3 years now, I think. I sort of moved on, and I'm only watching British YouTubers now for some reason. I watched the Yogscast because they are in their own enclosed sort of like enclosed, haha. And they don't do drama, they don't really interact with outside YouTubers. I feel like that's really nice, and they're sort of grown, they're sort of matured from, and they aren't constant. They used to be really kiddie and child appealing back in those days, but right now that the frontman Louis is kind of weirded out, and I think it's quite nice to see the evolution and how it actually changed. I'm gonna skip this one because some weird reason you can't do cactus parkour anymore because you sort of get caught like that, and I don't really know what's going on. But after some weird update, you can't do the jump anymore, so I'm just gonna skip it. Yes, I do know this map very, very well. That jump used to really kill me, by the way. I used to not be able to do that jump for the longest time. But as it is, as I've played this map twice now, and I've played hundreds of hours of parkour because I have no life, I think this is a good time to share what this video is about. It's about 300 subscribers special. I think it's really nice. I have a lot of shoutouts to go through. I think I better get through the list right now. First of all, the Bad Zygote Actor HD. His channel will be in the channel description. Hopefully I won't forget, because this is gonna be released in a month's time. If I ever get to 300 subscribers special, this is gonna be lurking in my device storage for like 1 month until I dig it out. When I actually get 300 subscribers special, I can pop the metaphorical champagne. I really like pronunciation. It's partly because I don't really speak RL, and I think my vocal cords are like rusty and just dried up, and they just don't really want to do any work. And it's kind of controversial what I'm studying in school right now, which is communications, and I mean it's just really, really weird to do communications when you don't even communicate to people that well. But I do write pretty well, I guess, so it's kind of communication as well. I'm gonna stop when I finish the sprint part. I even know the exact layout what's gonna happen. Here's the sprint part. I don't know if I can accomplish this speed run. It used to be really difficult, and this is gonna be really difficult if you're using pad controls. But maybe Zygote Actor can prove me wrong. I don't think he's gonna play his old maps. I don't really want him to play his old maps anyway. These maps are really, really terrible compared to the newer ones. And yeah, okay, Zygote Actor, he played some of my maps, and one of my maps so far. He might play a new Epic Tower Parkour in the future, but I wouldn't know yet. Just for record, the date today is 31 May. 31 May, and in the future he might play some of my maps, but I wouldn't know. So Zygote Actor, if we have an argument or something in the future or whatever, I'm not mentioning it now because this is the past, and I'm reaching you in the future, so yes, Zygote Actor played Colors Parkour. I think he did really well. He did a fence parkour. I think he did perform really well. I'm quite happy that besides Generator 011, who has gone dead on the forums like many others, I don't really know any good parkour players. And I felt rather tentative to make some really difficult maps, and I felt to make difficult maps it's not really that hard. I'm just gonna continue a little bit more until I get disturbed and I'm not alone anymore. So I'm just gonna continue until that point, and I just thought that it's not that hard to make a difficult map. I would rather make a map that's kind of fun, kind of new and innovative, and there's really not a lot of jumps you can do in survival craft. I kind of really got exhausted that the hard, really difficult and technical ones in Colors Parkour, and Epic's Parkour was really running the well dry, and after that I didn't really want to play the game anymore because it was so boring to do the same blocks again. Even with a different texture pack, it just looks so dry and dreary. And so I'm not making maps anymore, and I'm kind of digressing from kind of celebrating Zygodactyls. I'll be honest with him, I didn't look at his channel until I was just googling searching on YouTube survival parkour, and hit the parameter for videos released this week, and then I found this video and I posted my comment. I wasn't really expecting anything, but in the end he reviewed my map. I was really happy about it, and thank you so much. I kind of search survival parkour in YouTube every once in a while, see if anyone played my maps, and it doesn't really happen anymore. I only have a few hundred downloads on the community page, so it doesn't really happen anymore. And version 10, I don't really know what the hell I was doing back then. I think I was releasing in parts, version 1, version 2, and so on, but I don't really do that now. I finished my entire map first, and you can see I'm kind of running dry right now. As if when I'm making this map, I kind of went into really weird stuff. But anyway, Zygodactyl, thank you so much once again. This is an actual vocal shout out to you. If the recording works, if not, I'm kind of cucked and I'll do everything again, which really sucks because I just don't really know. Besides Zygodactyl, okay, I'm gonna shout out to that guy in the next recording because I forgot his name. But he has a white skull in his profile picture. But let me just move on. Mark, the Russian guy with Geometry Dash profile picture. Strange guy. He has Enigma in his name. I don't really know who he is, but thank you so much. I know English is not your main language, but thanks for trying to comment anyway. Best Hack Spanish, Hola amigo. Thanks for watching my videos, and it's kind of surprising I actually have repeat commenters. Even for a few videos, they kind of come and go, but it's kind of amazing how I still have repeat commenters, especially since my channel is so just garbage. I don't have commentary, and my videos aren't that really entertaining, and yeah, oh boy, look at this clusterfuck. Oh yeah, I shouldn't probably swear because Zygodactyl doesn't want me to swear. But I'm gonna swear right now, fuck, because this part is the worst. I can never find the freaking hole to the next beat. What you're supposed to do is hold this compass and follow the magnet points, but because the magnet points are so close to each other, they sort of just get congealed, so if you fly around, it sort of pings around. Let me just try to find where it is by memory. I remember it's on some hillock at the foot of some tree, but I don't think this gonna really work, so maybe this is a good point to end off here. But there's quite a lot of map to go, so I don't really want to make the next video overly long. It's gonna be really hard. But shout out Silent Gamer also, another shout out. I know I shout out to him in my 200 subs special. I think I'm just gonna do this in reverse. I'm just gonna fly down this hole and head back from here. Yeah. I remember this place like the back of my hand. So you just kind of drop off, you get all these spooky pumpkins and crap, and then you fall down here and you parkour. This is why I hate water parkour, because it's just so tedious and tiring. I wish I never invented it. But I did, and it exists, so rip. I get digressed very easily. Distracted, etc. Oh boy, it's gonna be. I have to stand on the lower block and jump. Otherwise that happens, so. If anybody else to shout to, Steampunk Watch, he commented a lot of times and I replied to all of his comments, but he never replied back. I don't know if he never got notified about replies, but if you're Steampunk Watch, I've replied to all of the comments. I don't leave comments out to dry. I reply to every single comment, because there really isn't a lot of comments to reply to, and it feels kind of really like an asshole kind of move to not acknowledge any of them. So yeah, shout out to Steampunk Watch as well. Shout out to guys at the shout out to Bart, I guess. We had a small thing a bit a while ago, I think, but he did comment on my videos. He said I got really salty in one of my videos, and I did get really salty. Oh yeah, when I hit 400 subscribers, if I ever do, I'm gonna do Colors Parkour and see if I can verbally rage. But I don't think I really will, because I've played the map before and I'm sort of well prepared for what's to come. 20 minutes, oh wow. I think I'm pretty good at the commentating game, as far as trying to fill the time and not pause. I did mention earlier that most YouTubers try to talk all the way through and not leave gaps. If you leave a gap for more than 2 or 3 seconds, you're probably not a very professional YouTuber, I guess. It means you're not really thinking of. When I'm commentating, I don't really think what I say. I just sort of go, and as you can see, I kind of digress a lot. I'm not really thinking of the map right now. I'm just going, and parkour is kind of like a really weird thing. You can just kind of do it automatically and not really think about it. And a lot of YouTubers utilize parkour as to do vlogs and updates and stuff, so there's something on the screen. Get a freaking ugly face on. Once on my pixel art map, didn't really get any attention. I spent a lot of time on it. I did it on my old tab, which has this really good, neat function where I can pop up a little window, which is my browser, and I can sort of play survival and build it while looking at a template on my Chrome in the little window. And it kind of sucks that that's not how multi-windows work in newer Androids. Maybe it is, and it's just an option, but maybe I'm just dumb, but it just never really works. And I really love my old tablet. It's such a company to me. I did Rivertown on it, I did all these parkour maps on it, and it's right beside me, and it's just really, really good to have. I remember when I first had it, I was like, whoa, I can do something. Okay, I hear a voice. So I'm gonna stop right here. It's 22 minutes. I'll continue my tablet story next time, I guess. I think I did good progress. I think. Oh yeah, I think I'm almost done with the map actually. I just had to go there. Oh yeah, after I finish this, I go down there and then there's like a cave part. So I'm gonna stop right here. The next video is probably gonna be a little bit shorter, maybe about 10 minutes. Maybe even shorter, but I don't know. Maybe I should finish the map, but as it is, I'm gonna call this a day here, I guess. A video here, I guess. Thanks so much for subscribing. 300 subscribers come nuts. I don't even know who you guys are. 100 views per video approximately, maybe around 80, 90. It's kind of dropping, expected, but it's kind of amazing. Thank you guys. Someone just walked past, so I'm actually being extra cautious about it. No one knows of this thing, but it's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. You guys don't have to worry about it. Thanks for 300 subscribers, about 100 views per video. Thanks for commenting. Thanks to all the people who I haven't mentioned. I don't know if I did you guys justice, but I really thank you guys for keeping my channel kind of going and stuff. And thanks to all the people at the forums for giving maps and being really nice to me. And yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.